I know some nice people. So do you, of course. Just nice people always know a lot of people, because why not? They're nice. Maybe you even are a nice person. But you know what? I know some assholes too. And the funny thing I noticed this past year is that the assholes are no threat to my well-being and happiness. Well, increasingly, the nice people are. Why is that? And what exactly is a nice person? Do you know in Old English, nice meant something closer to foolish or gullible? Nice was an insult, not a compliment. Some of that original meaning has stayed with us. You can hear it when someone sarcastically says, "That's nice." Now, both the meaning and effect of nice has evolved in the modern world. Far from being a mark of foolishness, nice now means pleasant or easy to get along with. And it's even more than that. Nice is a kind of intelligence. Not the abstract problem-solving kind measured by IQ, but rather the real-life problem-solving kind of getting along with other people. Social intelligence. Psychologists today would say that nice people score high in the personality trait of agreeableness. In other words, the art of going along to get along. The truly nice person is highly skilled at evaluating what behaviors, attitudes, and actions will earn them the approval of the tribe. And the truly nice person also views behaviors or words that would displease the tribe as foolish, even dangerous. Being nice is an evolutionary adaptation. In prehistoric times, the acceptance and approval of the tribe, particularly the tribal chief, was an effective strategy for survival. Not only that, but the strategy with the lowest potential for conflict. And so, for those unlikely to fare well in conflict, the weak, the ill, the old, the young, the female, being nice was the way to go. It's a little change today. In our highly populated and overly social world, being nice can be highly advantageous. But being nice can also be very dangerous. You know, all the girls who got into Ted Bundy's van, never to be seen again, were undoubtedly nice people. They had to have been. Otherwise, they would have never gotten in the van. They were just being agreeable. And it is these same nice people seldom suspect that other people may not be so nice, that they may be evil, especially if that other person acts nice. After all, that's how Ted convinced the girls to get in the van, by acting nice. You know, nice people are susceptible to con men, manipulators, and serial killers simply by being too agreeable. Con men, manipulators, and serial killers know this. For example, when the very nice Reverend Jim Jones told his nice followers to drink the nice Kool-Aid, they drank up. Even after seeing the effect on others around them, they continued to drink. For to object, to refuse, or even question would not have been nice. They would rather die than not be nice. So what? Why do I care if some people are too nice and end up harming themselves? Well, it isn't just concern for my fellow man, and I'm certainly not advocating that everyone stop being nice, but there is a certain amount of self-interest in this. Because the problem with being nice is that its herd instinct tends to give that herd excess power, strength in numbers. And in the instances where nice has become naive or foolish, that power can and will be exercised in error. And though that exercise of power may cause small harm or great harm, those employing it will never suspect their own complicity. They are, after all, the nice people, filled with good intentions, excellent at following directions, and seeking the approval of both authority and their peers. How could they possibly be wrong? You know, this past year of COVID mania has been a prime example. And I've noticed that the most enthusiastic mask wearers, the biggest proponents of 15 days to stop the spread, the lockdown supporters, and the people first to line up to get their vaccine and post it on Facebook are among the nicest people I know. Gina, Zenny, Mark, Stephanie, Yuting, Kevin, Jordan, Liam, Fritz, and on and on and on and on. With very few exceptions, it has been the nice people, most eager to agree with whatever they are told by some talking head on TV. They'll go along with anything. Lockdown for 15 days, 15 months, hell 15 years, whatever it takes. So eager to agree that and everyone must take the vaccine before anyone can get back to normal. These people are way nicer than me. And yet it is they, not I, who want to direct and oversee and control how everyone else lives their lives. Not personally, of course, that wouldn't be nice. But they enable it by proxy, through obedience to authority and the approval of the crowd. It's a tyranny of nice. They will insist that they're just following the science, but ask them the relationship between virus particle size and cloth face mask fibers, and all you'll get is a blank look. Point out that lockdowns of healthy people has never been prescribed in the history of virology and is opposed by numerous world-renowned virologists, and they will just insist that it's been a massive success. Point out that the vaccines are not actually vaccines, but untested gene therapies with unknown consequences for an uncertain benefit, and they'll just call you an anti-vaxxer. Question whether the people pushing these programs may have ulterior motives. And they'll just roll their eyes. For to question any of this would be to disagree, and that is not what nice people do. Nice people are nice because they are agreeable. It's how they've adapted to survive in the world, and any attempts to change their minds are rejected instinctively, like a rabbit running from a fox or a zebra running from a lion. And it isn't that they're afraid of the truth, it's that they're afraid of being left out of the tribe, out of the pack, the disapproval that would result by disbelieving whatever the tribe believes is the truth. And as a result, the world of freedom, of individual choice, of the liberty to think and speak and do as one pleases, is slowly being crushed, step by step, enabled by the well-meaning but foolish imposition of nice people. Take a look at the swimming pool behind me. Notice that little tape there? It's closed. Why? It's because nice people are trying to save me from COVID. And where is this COVID? Is it in the air? Is it in the chlorinated water? Is it lurking in the trees, getting ready to assassinate any unsuspecting swimmers? I ask you, is this following the science? What science is that? Where is the evidence that swimmers in chlorinated pools are at an increased risk of transmission, or that that transmission is even dangerous? There isn't any. This was the idea of some nice person in some distant office who thought they were doing something nice by making this nice rule, and it's being enforced by the nice people managing my building. Why? Is it to save lives? No, it's not saving any lives. It's to be nice. This is nonsensical. And yet here we are, barreling at top speed toward a world where everything is tracked, taxed, censored, injected, medicated, told, licensed, regulated, rationed, and controlled. And it will be called the new normal by the nicest of people. As C.S. Lewis put it, a tyranny sincerely exercised for the good of its victims may be the most oppressive of all. Wear a mask, wear 2 masks, abandon your elderly grandmother, lose your job, deny your children an education, take the vaccine, drink the Kool-Aid. There is no limit to what nice people will agree to. And what is to be done about it? Nothing, probably. Yeah, just make a list of people who destroyed the world, so later, as we're all being lowered into pods like in the Matrix for our safety and security and to be taken care of forever and ever, you'll know who to tell to fuck off. Though, of course, that wouldn't be very nice. And thank goodness, while it's still allowed, neither am I. Peace out.